and Tom was a big stickler of your center can't be wet. And so
it's huge.
Oh,
and this is like a nightmare for. Explain that.
Oh man, I mean, so I still do the towel to this day. You can see me. Tom takes all the centers to the side. If you're going to play center at any point, even just an undrafted guy, he'll teach you how to fold it and put it into your ass. We made the playoffs in 2021.
2021
when I came back, because I went back to New England.
Yeah.
That's the Mac Jones.
Were
you at the windy Buffalo game?
Oh,
where, there was no passes.
It was the greatest game day nap I've ever taken because Josh McDaniels, we're in the morning meeting. He goes, "Hey guys, we're not throwing the ball today." I was like, "This is the greatest thing of all time. We're just gonna run. We're literally just gonna run toss sweep." And we busted one. Damian Harris busted one, and that was the only score of the game.
Yeah.
It's like a lineman's dream, just like we're just running downhill all day long.
Oh my gosh, yeah. I mean,
linemen like to go forward. They don't want to sit pass block.
It's a lot less pressure, I'll tell you that. You mess up on a run, and no one really notices on TV.
How do you think Josh is going to do with Drake?
I'll tell you what, with Josh coming back and Cole Popovich, their O-line coach, I mean, the men are going to know what to do and how to do it. And I think they're going to be a serious team. We let them come in last year and beat us. And so we better be ready to go. They're coming back to Cincy. I mean, I love Josh McDaniels. I have a ton of respect for him. I don't think there's any information that's been more seared into my brain than his offense.
Inside out?
To the point where when he went to the Raiders, I have the same agent as a couple guys in the Raiders, and they were having trouble picking up the protection scheme. And so I did a Zoom install with the Raiders O-line and created like this cheat sheet because I can remember, because Scar would have this test that basically covers all the information that you need to know. And so I recreated it from memory. And so, I'm on the phone with the Raiders like, no, that's a bear. That's a sort it. Yeah, it's a read it. Yeah.
It's a bear.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I don't know if it worked.
Didn't work for the Raiders.
Hey, that's on them.
But Teddy will get them right.
Week 1 for the Patriots. Pittsburgh comes to New England, 33-3, start off hot after the Super Bowl campaign. And from a little bit of the wide receiver room perspective, we mentioned DT got traded, though, September 10th. He was there in the offseason, didn't actually play a regular season game. Josh Gordon came back from the year before, and AB was the big story, of course, here. September 7th gets signed. Same day, he's cut by the Raiders. You remember the frozen feet, the cryotherapy.
The helmet. Calling John Gruden a cracker.
The Mike Mayock a cracker. He was the original cracker of the week.
Cracker of the week.
He was the original one, the founding father.
Those are so funny.
I mean,
you can tell the one. He has a genius working on his Twitter.
He's fucking hilarious on it.
I think it might just be him.
I
don't know, but whatever's going on over there is insane. So that was the hot air balloon. I mean, the allegations swirling. It was a little bit of a mess in AB land.
As Ted already said, he was like the most charming dude to teammates. Like at least I didn't see any of the. We only had him for 10 days.
Was he actually living with Tom?
Yeah, remember that was a whole like internet rumor. Like they
didn't
together.
Tell me. No one told me.
I never knew anything in New England.
They didn't tell me because they knew it would have pissed me off probably. I didn't know that.
He came by the crib once, didn't he?
I don't know.
No, your crib.
Who?
AB.
Oh, yeah, he came up to the crib. We had dinner. We broke bread the Friday before this.
Yeah.
Man.
Were you there?
No, I wasn't there.
You didn't there?
I was locked in. I was nervous.
Yeah. Man.
I don't have time to be eating with AB. That was the AB story was really dominating.
That was the
lead
big
up to
story.
This game.
And what else was the big story?
Ted making his fourth start?
Yeah.
That's right, baby. That is right, baby.
And we're going in there with technically, going into camp, 3 backup O-linemen. That was a rush job because we signed Marshall Newhouse that week. We signed Corey Cunningham that week. And, we were kind of a ragtag group going down to Miami where historically we hadn't had much success.
House of Horrors down there.
This was the last year we went to Miami was the Miami Miracle.
Miracle.
That's right. This is the first appearance since then.
What's the key to surviving the heat in Miami when you go and play there? Or why did we always have a problem with Miami?
Well, because we played them late, so we went down in December, so we had been in the cold for since Halloween. I always say this too. I played 1 year in Miami. If you had to play your whole career in Miami, I'd say that'd probably take off 10 years of life expectancy. I mean, it is so. I'd be driving home from games sometimes on 95, like, man, I feel like I might pass out and die.
Heat stroke?
That was just like 75 snaps in the absolute beating down Florida sun at 1 p.m. And, it's tough down there. I'd say that's an advantage to play down there. But even so, though, you can tell because I wear the elbow guards, and Tom was a big stickler of your center can't be wet. And so
it's huge.
Oh.
And this is like a nightmare explain that.
Oh, man. I mean, so I still do the towel to this day. You can see me. Tom takes all the centers to the side. If you're going to play center at any point, even just an undrafted guy, he'll teach you how to fold it and put it into your ass. And
pause.
I still do to this day, every single day. Everyone's asking me, like, what is this? Because it looks kind of dorky. But I just I can't play center without it because that's just how I was. I never played center before I got to New England. So that was how I learned center. And an early moment, the blue-white scrimmage, 2016, we do it every year. And I had, I was on Tom's team and apparently too wet for him. And he literally, this is an embarrassing moment. He literally pulls me off to the sideline, screams in my face that I'm a sweaty pig, and then pulls my pants out and powders my ass with baby powder in front of everyone. Oh my God. So
what are you thinking?
I was kind of embarrassed. I mean, all the fans were looking. We're like, it's like 15,000 people at Gillette Stadium. But I was like, I started changing towels a lot. I would sometimes change pants at halftime.
Did you do deodorant or something? What the fuck?
I would baby powder myself every day before practice. And that's another thing. You go back to that picture too. Tom was really tall. So when, he would always tell you to get your butt up. So, and we were under center a lot. So a lot of times,
where's that picture?
If you look at it, I'm like straight legged snapping it just because he's so tall. He's so much taller than me. But I would always just do whatever he said. So,
yeah, we all did.
We all did, yeah.
And we just liked that he was talking to us.
Oh, me too, yeah. I was like, dude, I'll do whatever you want, man.
I'm looking at a New York Times article here in the headline. How do you avoid swamp ass?
Yeah.
Tom Brady does it by sticking a towel down the center's pants.
Yeah. You had to learn how to get back down low to make a block.
That's tough. Tom's tall.
Tom's way taller than everyone thinks.
They don't realize. They say 6'4", but it's a tall 6'4".
It's
It's a tall 6'4". We started this game. Let's get into the game, Jackie.
Let's get into this thing down there in Miami. Started it a little slow back and forth, some punts going on, but we strike early with a 10-play drive.
Division
it ends
game.
in a Sony TD. Follow that up. Steve-O misses a 49-yarder, but still up in this one. Then get back into it. We mentioned this earlier. AB getting on the board where, he had 8 targets in this game. It was clear Tom was really trying to get him involved in the game plan and
I think first
get him going.
3 passes.
Yeah, just like Jules you were getting doubled like pretty much all day. So it was just
Flo, remember Flo would do that?
Yeah, just pick a guy to double.
No, he wouldn't let me catch the ball.
Yeah.
I remember this.
We had some jet sweeps early in the game. I saw that. That's a good thing about a Josh McDaniels offense too, is he's very in tune to like how positions are doing. And that's kind of a breather play for O-line. So
it's a breather play, but it's also an examination play because you're examining that defensive end prior to this whole thing happening. If those ends are getting wide, or getting down, making those plays, then they'll hit you with that sweep to make them honest. Keep them honest.
But that AB drive, 11 plays over 6 minutes, that 20-yard pass from Tom to AB. And that was one of those those moments like a where were you touchdown of like, this is going to be something special. Like, oh my gosh.
People don't realize though, 11 plays in this weather in September.
That's a lot.
I can't even imagine.
I mean, that's pretty impressive to have 11 play, well thought out, well executed drive in the second week of the season, mind you. against a division rival.
That's one thing that stood out to me was the well executed hat on a hat, get the ball downhill. Those are the two fundamentals of his run offense. And so, but you can tell towards like once you get into the second half of the film, I mean, guys are hurting.
Now, do you remember halftime of this game?
No, I remember I took off my elbow sleeves because they were too wet. That was like the main thing. Yeah.
I remember going in and yelling at Ted, I need calories now. Because it was so fucking, Ted Harper.
Yeah.
What kind of in-game calories are you talking?
What are we doing
He's
halftime?
giving you they have like these bars, honey, pickle.
What was that drink? The slimy
Electrolyte shake. What was it?
you remember the one that
cram juice.
No, but the one that would clump at the bottom that everyone took.
You
can.
I would take you
can. Yeah.
You can. I don't know that one.
It's a slow digesting carbohydrate mix that they have that they actually started giving to like kids or people that are diabetic.
Oh wow!
So your blood levels can go throughout the whole day.
Wow.
So it's a good way for you to hold calories for a long time.
Interesting.
Guys would take it for it's like this like carbohydrate. Basically, it's like cornstarch.
Jeez.
Yeah. No, it was
Thick,
They-
goopy.
it was
Definitely
very
sounds
thick.
clumpy.
It was
Man.
disgusting.
It would clump at the bottom.
Oh man, you got to shake that bad boy. But it was 5 Miami punts in the first half. The defense was flying around. Miami couldn't get anything going. Up 13-0 at the half. Second half is when this thing really starts to open up, courtesy of the defense as well. Fitzmagic interception leads to a Steve-O field goal. Then we come back with a 5-minute drive, capped off by a nice Brady QB sneak TD. Gotta love that as an O-lineman, baby. Ted, can you tell? Like, I know it's been well documented, but like, what makes Tom so good at that sneak?
Well, we've talked about it all day, how
I know.
big he is
Yep.
and just how long, his willingness to do it. And we practiced it. I mean, there was a big, when you get up to the ball, he would give you a 10-10 or 11-11 and where he wanted you to go at center. So obviously 11 to the left.
What would Scar say in the meeting?
I mean, we just got to try to,
When our guys going in the jaws of death.
I mean,
you call it the jaws of death?
yeah,
Jaws
and
of
we're
death?
it's a sellout play. Basically, we got to try to get one double team, wedge blocking type scenario, and then Tom was good at just finding the soft spot. And if you watch that one too, Miami was totally unprepared for that. We were on the one, and they had basically two techniques. So head up on the guard. So that's an easy
Get in.
That's an
You get
easy
2 yards on that.
Give me
because what
that.
Tom would do would be like we would call a goal line play,
And he would just go,
but then he would say
Dog.
Scooby Doo.
yeah.
So that would be like, oh, hey, if the sneak is open, I'm just going to go dog, dog, blue, go. And then so that would be,
So it's situational QB sneaking.
yeah.
Ooh,
so I think
I
probably
like
on
that.
that one, we had like some type of goal line force play. And then,
And he was so successful because he would run it to like the right look. He wouldn't run it on a like for example, you look at the Bills last year in the division, or was it divisional against
Chiefs?
the Chiefs, where they
Yeah,
ran
that fourth down.
the freaking tush push. Like they had everyone and their mother
Yeah.
in the A gaps there. You got to get that outside somehow.
it's a feel thing.
It's a feel thing.
But I think it was rarely called in the huddle in New England.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Now, does the
Always
whole line
feel-
know that, or is it just like you
Well,
and
Scooby
him?
Doo's automatic.
Scooby Doo's automatic.
So if he thought a lot of the times that he could even do it because he saw it throughout the game,
Yeah.
he would probably go call game. He would call play, and then he would look at the lineman, Scooby Doo, on the way out.
On the like going. Okay.
going to the line.
Yeah.
Sometimes we wouldn't even know.
Yeah.
Like receivers don't have to know because we're going on a ball anyways.
Like you can see a lot of the sneaks, like the back still takes his steps for the track that he was
Yeah.
taking. Yeah.